Hey, it's Daniel Wagner here from danielwagner.com. And let me ask you first of all a question. Have you ever felt like a total idiot and done something really stupid? I just have. I just recorded this beautiful video for you. 5 minutes of insights and great stuff. And then I tried to play it back. I had no audio. I forgot to switch on the microphone. So, um, it's just a classic example. And you know what? I try to just beat myself up in my own mind and tell myself blah blah blah. And I'm thinking, okay, move on, do it again, get better, make progress. And that's really part of what I want to share with you this morning. I'm not an idiot, but I've done something stupid. Yeah, and we all do that. We were sometimes in a stupid state. We do something not so wise, and that's part of the journey. That's the experience that you need to do it better next time. And many of you know that I'm saying a lot, don't worry, be crappy. And it doesn't mean that I want you to put out information to the world or present yourself in a bad way, but I want you to get started and get better or get the confidence to do something, even if it's not perfect. Because let's face it, it never will be. But it's better to get something out there and get feedback. If that's your business or your product, or if that's something you want to say to somebody, you can't wait for the perfect moment. Sometimes the perfect moment is now. It's just to get it done. What I wanted to share with you, and this is something happened this morning with me. I went to the gym, and I haven't been for 4 months. So before you get too impressed, 4 months without the gym. So I went back, and I was very worried. I was literally thinking, how is it gonna be after 4 months? I have not been in good shape. My lifestyle hasn't been that great food-wise, and I'm not going to go into detail on this one, but sometimes in life you just get off balance. You get knocked off balance and life just takes a different journey. I might share that on a different occasion. But fact was, I went back to the gym and two things happened. I went and do my normal training program, and guess what? I really struggled. 4 months ago I did that program and I was like on track, it was easy. I did the same program today and I struggled. And I felt bad because I felt like I'm not making progress, I'm actually stepping back. But you know what? Progress is not always a linear curve going upwards. Progress is sometimes consolidation. It's sometimes doing something else and coming back to what you've done. And it is what it is. And this is really what I learned today. So I was doing my normal program, really struggling, and I realized that's just what it is. Okay, I was on the running machine, and after 15 minutes, I was aiming to do 25 minutes of running. After 15 minutes, I was about to die. I really thought that my heart would give in and I would fall off the running machine, as you see in those funny movies, just if you fly off the back. And what happened at minute 15, I was just about to collapse. Something in my mind said, look, you've done it before, you can do it again. And that's the great thing about pushing comfort zones. If you've done something before, you can do it again, most likely, and better and more. But what also happened, I was not going to give up, even if I was about to kind of throw up, because I felt quite sick at this stage. Marcel, my personal trainer, came in. Nice guy, you can see he's fit, he knows what he's doing. Hey, he says, hey Dan, I haven't seen you for so long, what are you up to, how are you doing? And I was saying, I'm totally fine. And I was lying to him because I was obviously not fine, yeah? And he said, great then. And he walked away. And just as he was walking away, I said, hey, hold Marcel, come back, come back. And he said, what's the matter? I said, look, actually, I'm feeling pretty crap, I'm feeling lousy. I got dizzy, I feel a bit sick. What can I do? Now, why was that important? Because I had to affirm the truth. Marcel, who is an experienced expert in his field, could only help me once I affirmed the truth. And I want to encourage you, wherever you are in your life, to affirm the truth. There's no point lying to anyone about where you are and where you stand. And only when you affirm the truth, things can change. I realized that in relationships, I realized that in business, in your personal life, in your personal breakthroughs, you have to affirm the truth. You can only start where you really are. If you pretend, then people might believe you, and that's really doesn't serve anybody. It doesn't serve you because it's not true, and it doesn't serve them because they can't be authentic towards you because you don't give them reality. And that's really, really a key point. The second thing I learned this morning as I was lifting weights, and there was a guy left of me, an old guy, about 75, lifting his little weights, and there was a guy right to me, big kind of bulky dude, lifting really heavy weights, and I was in the middle, I was like halfway. And while I was doing that and pushing myself, thinking, this is the best I can do. And I was thinking, is the best I can do all I can do? Right now it is. But tomorrow, the best I can do will be more than what it is today. And the guy right of me, he lifted 5 times my weight. And the guy left of me, he lifted half my weight. But you know what? That doesn't matter, because journeys of progress and journeys of success are personal journeys. There's no need to compare yourself. If I compare myself with the guy on the right, I feel really bad. If I compare myself with him on the left, I could say I'm doing really well. But that's not where it's at. Are you doing well compared to you were last time you measured? And that brings me to another point. You got to measure. You got to measure what you do. Only in measuring can you measure progress. Only what you measure improves. And that's really a simple rule. And I know that from my internet business. Unless you have your key KPIs, your key performance indicators, unless you measure something, you don't know where you are. You might be thinking you're doing really well, but if you can't compare yourself and measure to where you've been before. See, in my industry, there's some people making multiple millions, 10, 20, 30 million dollars a year, and my business is very small. You know, I don't even make not even $1 million a year. But compared to where I was 3 years ago when I made my first dollar online, for many people that's impressive. But you know what? It's only important how I feel about it and my own progress and journey. Yes, I want to become a millionaire, but as Jim Rohn says so wisely, not for the $1 million, but for the person I had to become to achieve it. Because I want to be able to give more, inspire more, contribute more, because I search for meaning like all of us. I still don't know what it's all about, and if you know what it's all about, let me know, because I'm trying to find out what is it all about. I try to find real meaning in life. And I thought I needed more money. And then I made more money, and that wasn't it. Then I thought I needed more time. Now I have more time, and that wasn't really it. Although more money and more time does help you to ponder and to reflect and have more time for yourself, and you're not in this permanent kind of catching up. So it does truly help, but it's not the answer. So lessons of life, or lessons in life, want to share today. Daniel Wagner, wishing you really, really your success, your measurement for your success in your life, and whatever I can do to help you, do let me know. And secondly, just remember, you got to state where you really are. Affirm the truth. Affirm where you are right now. Only then can things change and improve. Look forward to talking to you soon, meeting you soon, hearing from you soon. All the best.